What is up, YouTube? Silver Dragons here, and in this video we're talking about why you need to be considering gold right now in 2022 as an investment. There is so much insanity going on in our world right now. We're talking war, inflation, the Fed raising interest rates to try and combat inflation, not to mention possible central bank digital currencies right around the corner. Now is the time to be looking at gold. All right, let's do it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you want to learn more about investing in precious metals, or if you just want to watch awesome videos about gold and silver, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. First of all, I want to let you know that I have partnered with Blue Lagoon Resources to bring you this video. They have an awesome value proposition. They're a junior gold mining company up in Canada, and we will be talking about them a little bit later. Well, it finally happened. The Fed has raised the federal funds rate 1/4 point. Before the rate hike, I interviewed Leo Gantz and asked him how this would affect gold.
So if institutional money is not going to stocks and retail money is not going to bonds, and retail money is way out of stocks, nobody wants to touch cash, gold seems really good. Unless interest rates rise faster than inflation, but they aren't. Once the Fed gives the green light, and I know that they start raising rates, in 1 year from now, this price is going to look silly because they're going to start easing. So I need to buy in advance before the other guys buy, right? That's how you make money. You buy early.
After the tightening comes the easing, and this could be explosive for gold. Historically, when the Federal Reserve raises rates from artificially low levels, gold rallies big, 100% of the time. During the last 5 rate hike cycles from artificially low levels of less than 5%, gold on average has rallied by 195.25%, almost a 200% rally on average. But this is far from the only thing that could be pushing gold much higher in the near future. This article talks about how Bank of Montreal is raising their gold and silver price predictions for 2022. It starts off by saying, unprecedented disruptions in global supply chains, exacerbated by Russia's war in Ukraine, have created a historic environment for commodity markets. While prices are expected to go higher across the board, analysts at BMO Capital Markets argue that it might not be good. Yeah, no doubt it might not be good. That's called inflation. In its second quarter commodity outlook report, the Canadian bank said it has upwardly revised 21 out of 26 commodities it covers. In the precious metal space, the analyst said they revised their 2022 gold price by 8% and silver by 12%. So they actually did raise their price predictions. It talks about that a little bit later in the article. But this part here says, the storm of supply disruptions, logistic issues, sanctions, financial short squeezes, and purchasing manager panic has seen some of the most dramatic metals and bulk commodities price moves seen in history over Q1 2022, the analyst said in the report. And what's up with this executive order that Biden recently signed, calling it a highest urgency to research a central bank digital currency for the USA? I mean, if you thought the currency creation right now is bad, can you imagine if it's all digital? If we take all of this into account, to me personally, gold is a no-brainer investment right now. I recently went out and picked up a few more American gold eagles from my local coin shop, and I'm happy to be adding those to my stack. But I'm not just looking at physical gold as an investment. If the bull run in precious metals continues and we do see gold go much higher, it is possible to get leverage over just the spot price of gold if you invest in, say, mining companies. As previously mentioned, I have partnered with Blue Lagoon Resources to bring you this video. Now, this is a company that I have talked about in the past, and they have been doing extremely well, so I'm super excited to be talking about them again. Blue Blue Lagoon Resources shares are up 70% since the beginning of February, and this company is in full momentum mode. The founder and CEO, Rana Vig, has acquired 100,000 shares in the past 3 weeks on the open market for the same price the stock is trading today. Now, Rana already is a major shareholder, but he believes in Blue Lagoon Resources, so he's investing more heavily, but he's not the only one. Quentin Henne is investing in Blue Lagoon for the second time, increasing Crest Capital's position by millions of dollars. If you're not familiar with him, Dr. Quentin Henne is Crest Capital's strategic technical advisor and geologist. He's literally a living legend in the gold industry. He has discovered some of the most prolific gold mines in the past decade, owned by companies whose share price has surged thousands of %. And this is what he had to say about Blue Lagoon.
When I told everyone last week that when you announce you're going to drill 20,000 more meters, that means you're probably onto something. This week, they announced what they're onto. Okay, they announced the first drill hole. When you add all those up, you get 147 grand meter drill hole. Okay, that's the first hole in this zone. That's a good sign, guys. These dots fall right in that sweet spot. They're hovering in that upper percentile range. So we again have a bona fide discovery here. This is just a killer result. And the company's, Bill Crock is definitely onto something if he's drilling an extra 20,000 meters. I think we know what to expect here.
Now, if you want to know just how many of these junior miners Crest Capital is investing in, hear what Dr. Quentin has to say.
To give you a perception of how many, kind of passed the test, so to speak, for us at least, it's really only about 4 or 5, maybe 6 out of on the order of 40, 50, 60 companies I listen to in a month. Okay. So that tells you something. We're not investing in everyone.
Obviously, he is very impressed with Blue Lagoon's early drilling results, but their 20,000 meter drill program is just getting started with 90% of the property underexplored. If you want to check out Blue Lagoon Resources and see if they're right for you and your portfolio, I will put a link down below in the description. As I've previously talked about with Blue Lagoon, they are production ready and cleared to go. They should be the only gold company in the world that will commence production in the second half of 2022. I mean, they're going to be cash flowing, and their cost of production for gold is less than $1,000 an ounce. I would love to be picking up gold for under $1,000 an ounce right now. So they have that going, and they're doing their drilling program as well, which is looking really, really good. So there's lots of potential catalysts for Blue Lagoon. As always, when you're looking at these junior mining companies, make sure you do your own research, do your own due diligence. I do want to say a massive thank you once again to Rana Vig and Blue Lagoon for partnering with me to help make this video possible. And I want to say a huge thank you to all of you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Silver Dragons out.